Hi there, Aquarius. Thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for September. This month begins with the Sun in the part of your horoscope which is to do with getting beneath surface appearances. Now, you're someone who can be an armchair psychiatrist, so this is right up your Champs-Élysées. And it also links with Pluto, the planet of depth and analysis, which happens to be in the deepest part of your situation at the moment. So some profound psychological changes are possible as this month begins. Now, this is going to be further enhanced by the fact that there is a new moon on the 5th, which links with Jupiter, which is in your sector of health. You may be learning lots of different ways to make yourself live your life in a more virtuous way. I'm not talking about making your life dull and miserable, but finding a better balance, particularly between work and your interests. And Jupiter is the planet of learning. It's the planet of knowledge, and it can be tremendously helpful. It can be really healing for you. So this particular new moon can be incredibly helpful in understanding the deeper stuff that goes on inside your body at a physical level and at a psychological level too. However, your other co-ruler of Saturn, your traditional co-ruler of Saturn, is going to be clashing with Mars in the first couple of weeks of this month. If you're going to be encountering anyone in a professional situation, you may need to make a decision about how radical you're going to be in your approach to it. Because ironically, Mars then goes on to make a fantastic link from the 10th to the 20th with Uranus, your modern ruler. And that's urging you to really tear down any existing structures and be very brave and bold and pioneering and look into the original side of your ideas and tastes like never before. And you may be in a rush to do it, whereas Mars and Saturn is saying to you, go careful, the world may not be quite ready for some of the radical ideas and approaches you take. And that can create a chasm. So it just depends on the type of Aquarius you are. If you're born in the first 10 degrees of Aquarius, it means you're ruled by Saturn. And that means that the more structural side of life that Saturn does bring, it influences you in that part of your sign really quite strongly. It's a greater reverberation. If you're born from the 11th onwards, then it's much more likely that you're influenced by Uranus. 11 degrees onwards, you're influenced by Uranus, and your instincts are for change and being fresh and different in your approach. But just how daring do you want to be? If you feel your life is ripe for some major changes, this can be a thrilling time. But like all change, there may be reverberations. And as these shake out, they may not necessarily be easy to deal with. Mercury's going to help you. It moves on the 9th into an area which can really see you absolutely determined to get to the truth of situations, but it does clash with Uranus, so there can be some very intense exchanges with people who perhaps don't quite understand just how forward-thinking you can be. And also, Venus forges a very sweet link to Neptune. Don't underestimate your ability to use charm and diplomacy to make progress around your financial sector during that time. But a professional relationship could get rocked in week 3. Or it could be that if you really like someone, their parents might not like you. Or it may be that your family is not really fulsome in their approval of someone you're attracted to. Some kind of a relationship with someone from a different age group to you could come under pressure in that time. Or if you've been seeing someone for some while, you may have some decisions to make about what you really want from your future, because there are going to be times this month when you really cut free. Can the person you're with deal with it, or can you deal with it? That's the question, Aquarius. But when the Sun moves on the 23rd, your desire to be free and to tap into that independent spirit of yours is going to be awesomely strong. And I do feel some travel could well be in prospect. And if you are going away in the last 10 days of September, your timing is absolutely perfect. That is for sure. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.